Hi guys, Karen here with another video. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today is planting daffodils and tulips. So I've poured all of these tulips in here and now I'm just going to turn them over into the soil. I should add some more soil to this, but I was rushing. So I'm heading off to another area that I'm going to plant some more tulips in. So I'm just trying to get set up here. I was going to just place them in certain areas, but it made more sense for me to group them together. And I still have quite a few more to plant over in this box. As you all know, it is daffodil and tulip planting season. Also garlic as well, if you're, and any type of bulb really, all your alliums, and lilies, irises, they're all going into the ground now. And I am attempting to plant as many as I possibly can. One for beauty around the garden, so I don't have to buy them in the spring. And then another one to also perhaps have some to sell at the farmer's market next year. We'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to plant as many as I possibly can without feeling overwhelmed. So I just tell myself, I remind myself, how do you eat an apple or a pear? One bite at a time. So I'm just buying as many as I can each time I'm out, and then planting them, and then just rinsing and repeating. So far, so good. I just want to get all of the boxes planted and the front garden area. So over here, I'm getting ready to plant some red tulips. And these daffodils I planted in our front garden. So we have 90 daffodils planted so far. So I'm hoping that I can get more of these to plant, especially the ones, these. My husband made these boxes for me, so I'll be planting those up. And right now I'll be I'm preparing this raised bed. This was one of the newest raised beds from this past spring that the hubster built for me, and I'm going to plant it up with some tulips, red tulips. The other beds have multicolored tulips, but this one is just going to be red. And hopefully I'll be planting a bunch of tulips and daffodils all over so that I'll be able to use those as well. I don't know about you guys, but gardening is so therapeutic for me. And it's quiet, not a lot of talking, and I just have lots of time to think. So planting the bulbs is really cool, so I like to get super comfortable. So if you see me just looking really relaxed, I am. And if anyone had told me years ago that all you have to do is put these bulbs in the ground and they just, well, the daffodils keep coming up every year, and some of my tulips do as well, you wouldn't have to tell me anything else. Hence the reason why I'm planting so many, well, I'm going to attempt to plant so many daffodils in the front, because they perennialize and then they come back every year with more friends. So, so that's the part I really like about them. We have a lot of birds around our house, so I hope you all get a chance to hear them in the background. And lots of squirrels. As a matter of fact, the squirrels think they're slick, but they were watching me, and they do it every year. Like, I'll plant the tulips and daffodils, and they'll go back and scratch the area. So does anybody else have that problem? They just can't leave it alone for some reason. It's like they're saying, ooh, let's go see what she's done. But it's okay. The first year, it was really terrible, but now we've grown comfortable with one another, so they tend to leave them all alone. And now they just mess with our compost bin. It's a fair trade-off. Are you guys planting tulips and daffodils this season? What bulbs are you planting? So we are in zone 7B in North Carolina. So we still can plant these all the way up until probably the end of December. So this is what this is. Back in the day, I used to save the packaging, but not anymore. I don't know what I'm going to plant here. I think I'll just do more chives and make it a whole bed of chives. All of these flowers are for herb baskets that'll be sold at the farmer's market. And it started as a request from a friend. The hubster made these beautiful boxes for me. And so now I'm going to fill them, so people can see what a miniature raised herb bed. That's a mouthful. But they're so beautiful. And I think he did an amazing job. And he's made some more, but I'm just going altogether. I think he made 8 or maybe 7. And so what I'm going to do is fill 4 of them so that people can get an idea of a miniature raised herb bed and see what that looks like. And also know that they can grow herbs any time of the year. And these boxes obviously can stay outside, or they can bring them inside their home. And the first one that I'm starting with is a peppermint box, because as we all know, peppermint needs its own space in order to thrive, or otherwise it will take over everything. So this one is just some regular peppermint, and these planters that they've used from the market are compostable. So I just put them right in the compost bin. This is just a regular mint. But if someone wants some mint throughout the winter, this will make a great gift for them. And then I'm adding some pansies to give it a little bit of color in the center. I'm trying to figure out where this should go. I do like the drape on over the edge, so I think I'm going to move this peppermint right back where it was after I clean it up a bit. Yep. Then I'm going to add the other peppermint to the other side. It's a different type of mint. And the pansy will go in the center. Hopefully they sell really well at the farmer's market. The hubster's always building raised beds for me, and I thought this would be a great idea to showcase, his creativity as well, and then he'll get to see how people react to it. I always think he does a great job. I never really liked pansies before until I found out that you could put the leaves in salads. And then I thought, what? They're actually helpful? Other than that, I just thought if the bees can't use them and the pollinators can't use them, and they're just pretty, and then that makes them an annual, and then that means I have to replace them. So I was like, count me out of the pansy game. But once I found out that you can cook with them and whatnot, we'll actually just put them in a salad. I don't think they would cook down really well. Then I thought, oh, that's so beautiful. But they make beautiful additions to these herb pots, miniature herb raised beds. Let me know what you all think in the comments below of the I'll show you guys definitely what it looks like at the end. But let me know what you think of our miniature raised beds. Sometimes when I'm narrating, I do so because my neighbors are outside. And it still feels weird to talk to myself. But please note, as I'm filling the box, I am narrating in my head. I know exactly what I'm going to say. So that always makes me laugh too. And I'm just making sure that the box still, holds its, and as you can see, I'm trying to show you the holes at the bottom. So he added drainage for each box as well, so that the box wouldn't get waterlogged, and it'll last for a long time. That's a better view. And this is a bigger box. This box was being done by request, and so this is a box filled that's going to be filled with thyme, my favorite herb. Second to that would be chives. So let's get this box nice and filled. And this pine wood will silver over time. So it'll go a silvery gray color and then really blend in with the woodland around it. So we're getting it all filled up. This is my favorite part about it. And so one thing that we're hoping that we're able to do is get the hubster to build quite a few of these boxes throughout the winter time, so that when we return back to the farmers market in April, then we'll have lots more miniature raised beds for sale. Because right now we only have 3 weeks until the farmers market is complete for the season, which is fine. We've been going now. This is going to be our 3rd time coming up this Sunday, so we're super excited. We've gained a lot of experience, and if anyone had told me years ago that I would be excited to sell at a farmer's market, I would have laughed. But now it's just an incredible experience, and I look forward to it every time we go. I think I just like seeing people's reaction to how much you like what you do. Like, I like herbs and I like growing things, but to see other people enjoy what you enjoy, or they enjoy how you put it together, is an amazing feeling. So I made sure to get some lemon thyme. We have foxley. This one that I'm holding now is foxley. The other one is a variegated thyme. And we're going to put this pansy right in the center to give it some color, to add some color to the box. Now, mind you, some of the herbs are going to go dormant soon, which is fine once it gets really cold. Where I am, it's not going to get super cold, so the thyme will die back, but it'll still look beautiful. Well, I hope you guys found it helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.